This content is brought to you by Scouts, the strongest Salesforce hub in the Nordics and Poland, bringing tech solutions to Danish banks.
Please give a warm welcome to Maciej Mazurowski, our expert from Salesforce.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm connecting with my AI assistant in my brain. Okay, so hi everyone. It's really nice to meet you. It's really nice to see you here. As already mentioned, I'm Maciej. I am originally from Szczecin, living in Berlin for last 6 years. It's been a long time, but my German is still not that great as I would expect, but it's easy to live there with an English language. And I hope that you had a good lunch. I know that it's time for the afternoon nap, but please bear with me another hour, or I will even shorten to 40 minutes. I hope that you had your coffee, and let me start with the first slide. And this is our forward-looking statement, short greetings from our legal team. So please, let's spend 5 minutes on reading this. No, just kidding. Of course, just in short, Salesforce is a publicly traded company, and all of our customers should base their purchasing decisions on the products and functionalities already available. But don't worry, everything that I am showing today is fully legal because it is already available. And of course, I want to start with a thank you message. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for creating this great community here in Warsaw. I know that Salesforce presence might be not that big as in the States, in other countries, but still it's great to connect all of these Salesforce enthusiasts and Salesforce specialists in one place. So I'm really happy to be here, and thank you for your attendance. And now I wouldn't be myself if I don't start with this circle of life. Let's say a Customer 360, which is a foundation of Salesforce, is a foundation of our platform, because the message is quite clear. We connect all of the departments, all of the information about your customers in one place, on one platform. So it's easier to collaborate, to work, and it's easier to gather all of the information about your customers in one place, so you have this holistic view of everything on one platform. But today, this is also empowered by the AI. Of course, we started with the AI already some time ago, and recently we introduced some generative AI, but as already someone mentioned today, like every day, there is something different, there is something new, so we have changes really happening every day, everywhere, not only in Salesforce, but everywhere. I hear that someone wanted to take some coffee. I know that it's very hard and it's like time for a nap. And basically, I know that probably some of you remember this funny video that was, I think that it was generated by the AI like 1.5 years ago or so. And it's been very funny because since then, many things changed. Since then, I saw recently these videos generated by OpenAI, and it's completely different. You can see these beautiful details, but it used to be like that. And also, I see that everywhere you can see this very rapid change. So it's been only like a year or like a year and a half, but so many things changed since then. And also in Salesforce, because we have already started, like, I would say 10 years ago with predictive AI, gathering information about your customers, and then based on that, generating some insights. For example, some scoring your leads, scoring your opportunities, or helping you with the forecasting. But now we are going rapidly through all of other waves of AI as well. Like recently, we introduced our generative AI functionalities that I will talk more about later. We are also going through these autonomous agents, so basically it's better than it used to be before, because we had already some agents before. They were already powered with some AI, but it wasn't perfect. So Now our aim is to empower it with generative AI that can help you in your everyday work. It can help you to work faster, to skip all of these manual tasks that you do usually on daily basis. And in the end, of course, we have this artificial general intelligence. I hope that AI won't take over the world, and there will be still some human touch needed at the end. And of course, here at Salesforce, I know that some companies are very afraid of storing data somewhere else, especially when it comes to the AI, because when you share your data with ChatGPT, you don't know where it goes. It's not protected. It can be everywhere. The internet knows everything about us. But here in Salesforce, your data is not our product, because it's you. It's you controlling the access to your data. Of course, we care about your data, about protecting your data, but we don't want to know the details about that. And it's about transparency as well. It's a very important topic, because the transparency builds trust here as well. Because many companies are asking these questions. Can I trust this tool? Or what about my sharing model? What about this security and privacy? And of course, AI is not always 100% accurate. It's not 100% perfect. So we also have toxicity and hallucinations. And there is also a question in the end, because usually all of these things that you do with AI is simply disconnected from your CRM. And CRM is the source of your data, the data about your customers. And that's why last year we introduced the Einstein 1 platform, which basically connects everything. You can collect all of your data using data cloud, coming from different data streams, and bringing it in real time to Salesforce. And of course, in Salesforce, we have many clouds where you can use this data, when you can store this data with industry-specific solutions as well, together with Einstein, together with this AI assistant. But as I mentioned before, privacy and security is a very important topic, so that's why we also have this Einstein trust layer somewhere in between. And of course, it's important to remember that Einstein AI and everything related to it, everything related to AI, of course, it's integrated with your CRM, with your data. It's intelligent, it's automated, it's low code or pro code, and it's very open. And I know that it should be a high-level presentation, so I won't be going too deep into details, but this is our architecture of the Einstein trust layer and how we basically protect your data. And in a simple words, it starts, of course, from your CRM apps. So let's say you have a question or you have a query in the Sales Cloud. You put the prompt. Salesforce, of course, does everything for the security as well. So we retrieve the data securely. We ground the data, so everything is related to all of the things that you store in the organization, in your CRM. Then we mask the data, because it's important that your PII or sensitive data won't go out of your organization, of your Salesforce instance. And then we have models that you can use. Some of them might be hosted on Salesforce within the trust boundaries. You can also use some external models. Of course, everything is somehow work in progress, so we still work on that. And then we have the generation. So we generate the final message, the final answer. We go through the toxicity detection. We go through the final audit trail. and then you receive the information, the generated information that you requested. And this maybe look a bit complex, but it's everything to secure your data, to make it more safe, and of course to protect your customers as well. And the main thing with the AI that keeps appearing when talking to the customers, it's always been a problem, because we receive many complaints. I would say that's the simplest problem. So all of the companies have these repetitive tasks that you want to automate, all of these manual tasks that you want to automate. And we've even received like 60% or 62% of time is lost to repetitive tasks. And continuously for many years, we've been trying to somehow ease your work, ease your processes by introducing different functionalities. But now with generative AI, it even become much more easier to do your work. Because probably everyone is using a ChatGPT every day or from time to find some useful information. So why not to use it together with the CRM data, with your customers' data, protected and securely stored? And you have so many opportunities that you can do, that you can build as well in Salesforce. So basically, you can automate all of your processes related to your every work. It can be something simple, but it can be something more complex as well. So for example, when you talk to your Einstein assistant, Einstein Copilot, to update the order and notify the customer, Einstein does everything in the, let's say, in the back end, because first he or they execute the MuleSoft action, then it goes to the Commerce Cloud to update the order, and then to the Marketing Cloud to automatically send the notification to the customer. And that's basically it, because it was very quick. Thanks to the flow created in Einstein, you can automate so many tasks in your organization. And we've already, like since last year, we've already got information, got feedback from our customers that it helps to speed processes automation up by 27%. And already, I am sure that now it's a bigger number already, but it's been like 1.2 trillion tasks already automated a month. And as I mentioned before, Einstein 1, or generative AI in general in Salesforce, is either low-code and pro-code. So you can build your custom apps and processes with the use of AI. So you can also build your own flows that you want to use with the help of AI. You can also customize your Einstein Copilot, your AI assistant. You can build it up to your processes. You can extend it even more. And of course, Salesforce is an ecosystem. So there's so many people every day discussing about all of this AI, as we are here, about these AI use cases. So they are every day extending the functionality of generative AI in Salesforce. And this is already a great example, because we have many partners on AppExchange already, changing, modifying, or playing with the AI functionalities. And it's super great, because every day you can get a new functionality, new AI functionality. And we also work together with technology partners that really helps us to develop even faster, because we can't do it alone. We need to do it together in order to achieve these things even faster. And I think, for me at least, everything started from the Einstein Copilot, so our personal AI assistant that you can talk to, you can kind of discuss. It's like a ChatGPT, but more related to your customer data across every app. So it doesn't matter if it's Sales Cloud or Service Cloud or Marketing Cloud. It gathers all of the information, and basically you can have this holistic view of your customers empowered by generative AI as well. It's already available. It's in beta, I think, but you can, if you already have your Einstein functionalities enabled, you can start using it. And as I mentioned, all of these generative AI functionalities, it goes through all of the applications, all of the clouds here in Salesforce. So the generative AI is available almost everywhere. Of course, today I'm going to focus on the sales and service part because in Salesforce I am a core solution engineer, so mainly I'm focused on the sales service, a bit of account engagement, aka Pardot. But today I will focus on these two. But as I mentioned before, like there's so many new functionalities for Marketing Cloud, for Commerce Cloud, and the roadmap is huge. For example, last month, I think, one of my customers asked me if there is this possibility to give access to your Einstein Copilot to extended users, to customers on the Experience Cloud side. And I was like, no, currently Copilot is not available. For external users, it's only for the internal users. And basically, few days ago, I noticed that they started discussing it. They started discussing if they should put the Copilot also for the external users. So it's rapidly changing every day. Every day you get something new. Every day they put something new on the roadmap. And as I said before, there's so many generative AI functionalities available already today or planned for this quarter already. And personally, I think that this is a great help for everyone using Salesforce because, as I said before, if you are using anyway ChatGPT to get information, to get insights about something important, why also not to use it here in Salesforce, where you have many repetitive tasks, where you have many things that you have to do your customers every day. And as I mentioned before, I will focus today on service and sales. Many customers are already using it. Many customers already reported very good results on that. It's not perfect, of course. It will take some time to develop, to enhance it, but still it's a great addition, and I hope that I can also show you it in the demo. So I prepared a live demo, so I hope that everything will be working as expected. You know how it is with the live demos. However, let's imagine that I am a sales representative. That's what I usually do in Salesforce when showing demos. I am basically one of these personas that I will be showing, so I am a sales representative. And today when I open my homepage together with my cup of coffee, I see all of my dashboards, I can check my metrics, so I can focus on my work today. But I also see on the right that for today I have planned the quarterly review with Vand Enterprise. So I just jumped to this account, and as you can imagine, there's so many tabs, there's so many information about this customer, and I don't want to waste my time by going to every tab to check all of the sales that they made or all of the service cases that they reported. I want today to use my Einstein assistant. And I have already some pre-built actions that I can use. And I use one of them because I want to be prepared, I want to be ready for the presentation, for the quarterly review. So I want to ask Einstein to basically summarize this account. And it takes some time. Einstein is figuring, oh sorry, yeah, it wasn't visible for everyone. So Einstein now is thinking, it's good, it's working, it's finishing up. Okay, as you can see, it takes some time. But then, in the end, I get a summary. I get a summary of the account. It says when it was created, how much they spent already, what is the open pipeline for them, how many opportunities I have, how many cases. Currently, I have 0 cases, and also some other things like activities. And now I know basically, maybe not everything, but most important things that should be important when preparing for the customer's conversation. Of course, I can use other prompt actions. I can describe my task here. But, okay, let's imagine I have this summary, and now I want to send an email to this customer with a follow-up or like introduction as well. So, of course, I don't want to waste too much time on creating this email. Of course, I have also access to my templates, but now I can even draft. Sorry, I need to enter the recipient. So let's say it will be Paul. And I can draft the email with help of an Einstein. And let's say I want to introduce myself. I can, of course, I can, of course, also relate this email to a specific product that maybe I want to introduce to them on our next meeting. So let's say I want to also discuss a bit about the installation services. I continue. Now the Einstein is thinking. Of course, I want to be sure that email is fine, email is generated in a good way, so I'm of course going to check that. But here you can see that Einstein helped me to generate this email. I didn't have to do anything here. And of course, it says something about the company itself, so it uses this grounding here. And of course, it also says that we want to discuss the installation and configuration of various products. So also the product that I selected was somehow inserted into the message. So basically, it's much better than the templates because every time this message can be different. It can be also customized, and it can be sent directly to the customer. But let's imagine I have already scheduled a call with them, I had a video call with them, I have also created an opportunity, let's say, and here I have all of my calls with them. I had this call already with them, it went quite well. And basically here, how Salesforce can help me. Let's watch it without sound. But basically, we had some video call with this customer, and I didn't even have to do any notes during the call because we have a call transcript as well on the right, so we can see what they are currently discussing. And how Salesforce and how Einstein helped me here as well. It automatically, I hope that you can see that here, caught the insights that we discussed during this call. So Einstein automatically caught at what time we discussed some specific keywords about pricing as well, very important topic, about next steps. So I can click on that and go automatically to this piece of the video, and I know where it was discussed. So it has been automatically detected by Einstein. So for me, it's much easier also to go directly to the place where we discussed pricing, for example. It also caught all of these important details, for example, who is talking when, where, or when, basically if it's me or the partner or the customer, basically. So everything with the help of an Einstein, so I can really focus on discussing real things with the customer during the call. And what's also important is that after the call, I don't have to create any summary by my own, because I can just create a summary with the help of an Einstein. So Einstein, also based on this call transcription that we saw before, is creating this short summary of the call. So I have everything. I can already send this short summary to a customer. I can share it with my colleagues. I can put it in my account. So everything is stored in one place. So it's really like this manual task that I did before, all of this summarizing after the call now is done automatically by Einstein. And this is the sales part. So now let me quickly to switch to a service part. And now let's imagine I am a service representative, so a bit of a change. And now basically I work every day with many customer cases. I work manually with them. But now with Salesforce, let's imagine that I open my omni-channel here on the left, so I get access to all of the channels that we operate in. And I get a chat from one of my customers. Let me quickly open it here. I get a chat, a conversation, a message from Lauren. I hope that you can see that, but in the conversation, in the chat, she mentioned that she had some issues with her solar panels. Some of them were damaged in the storm. And now on the right, I didn't do anything. It was Einstein who wrote this message. Einstein analyzed this message, took some keywords from it, and generated a reply, basically. I can, of course, edit it before sending it to the customer. But let's say everything is okay with this message. I am sending it already to the customer. And then we are going even further. So Lauren mentions that she needs some repairs. The glass is cracked on 2 panels, and she is relying on the generator for the backup power. And Einstein generated the answer that we will schedule someone and we will send someone to your address soon. We asked for the address automatically as well. She confirms the address. And of course, we also generate a thank you message in the end. I mean, it's Einstein, it's not me. And it was super quick. It was perfect. The customer is happy. And we were able to fix their issues in minutes. In minutes, it was super quick. I didn't have to spend too much time. But of course, this is very important because there is always this human touch. So you can always go and edit this message before sending it to the customer, because something is not accurate, something is not working as it should, and then you can, of course, modify the message. Lauren is happy, the session has been ended, and what's also important, something similar to the work done by the sales representative is the summary of this case, summary of this conversation. So also, I don't have to do anything here, because Einstein also analyzes the whole conversation. It goes through my messages, it goes through the Lauren's messages, and in the end, it generates the short summary about this case, what was the issue, and what was the final resolution, so I can save it. And as I mentioned, like in a matter of minutes, I was able to close this case. And what's also very important is that all of these tasks that I was showing, it used to be very manual, but now everything is basically automated. And that's basically most of the Service Cloud as well. One very nice functionality that I really like is, let me quickly go to Lauren. And one of the functionalities that I also want to show you in Experience Cloud, actually. An example also related to service, because it's an example of the self-service. So basically, it's a quite common case where You are a customer, you go to the website, and before contacting the support, the service center, you want to find the answer by yourself. So let's say that you go to this help portal, you put your question or your query in the box, you search for it, and then also, we not only get these knowledge articles here on the bottom, but we should also get a generated answer here. But of course, it's a live demo, so it has not been generated. Let me quickly refresh the page. Okay, now it works. So basically, based on our query, based on our question, the answer also has been generated. It went through all of these knowledge articles that we have in our base, and it generated a short summary. And maybe this already can help you. Maybe this, you don't have to go then, also as a customer, you don't have to waste your time, go to each article and check if this is something that you need. You have your generated answer that takes all of the information from other knowledge articles, so it's very very related to all of the things that you have in your articles. And that's it from the demo itself. But one more thing. As I mentioned before, it's great that we have this community here. And now it's also our role to learn more about these functionalities, to learn more about, for example, data cloud. It's also a very hot topic now, connecting all of these streams, automating all of your data, but also about learning about AI. So go to this AI journey together with Trailhead. Of course, we get new modules, new trails every day about AI. There are some specific pages as well. You can learn more about Einstein. And yeah, basically Trailhead that can help you also to empower your career to be informed on the AI and be basically ready for all of the changes that are coming as well. And basically, that's it from my side. And if you want to discuss it more, please find me on LinkedIn. You can scan my QR code. You can send me a message. It will be my AI assistant that will answer all of your questions. No, just kidding. I don't know if LinkedIn has any of these AI functionalities, but it would be great as well. And that's it from my side. Thank you very much. And are there any questions from the audience?
Do we have any questions? Any raised hands in the public? Yeah, we do have. Yeah, turn on the mic.
Thank you very much for the presentation. I have a question regarding Einstein, the last example you showed, how it created the response for you based on the knowledge base. So my question is how generative it is. So if we think about ChatGPT for a second, we all know it when it's lacking some information, it's prone to construct the missing parts, basically lying to you. So I'm wondering, what are the chances that Einstein is going to add some details you don't have in your organization? And do we have any control around that? Thanks.
To be honest, it's a hard question, but a good question. So basically, how Einstein generates this answer, it basically goes through the knowledge content, so through your data that you expose to your customers. It doesn't go through the sensitive data. So everything what we saw here, all of these articles were already exposed to the customer. So it's pretty safe because when we expose the knowledge articles, we don't store any sensitive data there. We don't share any, information that are not relevant, let's imagine. So Einstein, it goes only through these articles that are available there. So basically, of course, it can generate some not accurate information, but that's up to your knowledge articles. Everything is up to your data. So AI is as good as your data is, basically. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have any questions? Yeah, I think we do.
I've got Marcin Kaliszewski here. I've got one question about accuracy of the video and transcription, because as we saw it, it wasn't quite accurate. Could you explain why? Maybe this was not the video that Einstein analyzed or something?
Do you remember what was not accurate? Did you see any inconsistencies?
Yes. When two people were talking, sometimes it wasn't matching.
Yes.
And of course, name weren't matching anyhow.
Good catch. Yes, I hope that you won't see that. But basically, it was a bit, it was a bit off because of the demo environment, probably, because it should be very accurate. So the transcript should match with the video, of course. But in this case, probably something happened when uploading the video and it wasn't matching. But it should be accurate, basically. And the same with contact. So you store everything about your customer on this specific record, so it should be also accurate regarding this specific conversation.
Okay. Can I have one more question?
Sure.
Einstein is probably based on ChatGPT, is it?
We are using some of it as well, yes.
Or some of it?
Yes.
Because as a colleague asked about hallucinating, ChatGPT, I suppose, right now can answer that doesn't know answer to a question. So it could be also a possible answer. So I suppose maybe sometime it will come into Salesforce that Einstein do not know any answer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That it might happen that Einstein won't know the answer. I'm honestly not 100% sure how it is accurate. I don't know if it has been checked already or not, but this is a very interesting thing that maybe we could also have a closer look. If it's really accurate, if it's really always perfect or not. But I'm not 100% how it is now, actually.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I think we're heading towards the break. If someone has a question. Okay, one more question. Yeah, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ankita. Like you showed in the video, like there is a transcript. So can we add different features in that if we want, like suppose we want to add duration or different features? So is it possible to add in that?
Do you have any specific features in mind?
Like duration, because it was not shown in that.
Yeah, I think that it should be also possible to add the duration, to add also how much how long each participant is talking or something like that. So we can also expose that. We can also show that. I believe it's possible.
Okay, and like in the transcript, can we edit all that, or it will be like like from backend it will be that's it, or we can edit the transcript by ourselves?
But like by yourself, or?
Like if we want to make some changes, so can we do that, or it will be permanent?
To be honest, I'm not 100% if we can somehow modify the transcript, but I can double check in a second and get back to you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all the questions. And now I believe we have some time to award our speaker with our special SForce award. So please, a warm applause for our speaker.